Okay. Let's go. Mostly because, like, I feel like I'm underestimating how long it's going to take me to actually get to the goddamn final boss of the castle section. Alright, so let me become familiar with what I have going on here. This damn thing is like, you know what? We're dedicating the first part of this stream to get this in order here. The good news is I have lots of this is no, the rifle has to kind of stay there though for the moment. I mean, I probably could rearrange it properly, but it's not happening. Wait, hang on. There's still a way to do this. Oh, I have a rocket launcher. Right. Huh. You know, I forgot about that thing. Which is mildly funny, because I was considering, like, am I going to buy one or am I not? And that has now been answered for me because I already have one. So the answer to that is going to be a big fat no, I'm not going to buy one because I don't have to, because I have one. I don't know. Well, I know this is not. There we go. That's a little bit better. So we still have 12 blocks, which is essentially 6 items. Let's go. Hey. Okay, it looks like it. And there it was. I was just waiting for me to ruin my day. Well, I really need to, like, be more mindful of my mic etiquette and my mumbling, which is a little bit difficult. So, we'll see what happens. So, like, I have a pretty bad feeling about what's going to happen in this section, so it's like... Ugh. How much money do I have again? Lots. Let's see, can I explore this place before shit actually happens? Because that would be nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's chairs in here, too, for some reason. I'm a big fan of how there are just chairs in this castle, and then there's, like, not tables for them to go with. Or really any reason for them to be there. Like, why would you come in here and sit? Look, it bothers me. Okay, these are the things that I think about. There's a giant statue of Salazar, by the way. That's what that cutscene revealed to us. And this cutscene reveals to us that there are assholes in our midst. That's just how this works. What if I just left? What if I just left you? Really? He jumped down there? Why though? I'm not upset about it, but I'm curious as to why he thought that was the best. Like, you gonna sneak attack me, bud? Because I don't think you are. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna... Oh, hi. don't know why I'm screwing around with this again. Oh, you son of a bitch. This was a mistake. What the fuck? Oh god, I was not expecting to land up there. Wow, okay, yeah, that was dumb. That was a dumb death, god damn it. Probably a good indication of how this is all going to go, so, you know, hold on to your... Wait. Son of a bitch. It messed up my inventory fixing that I did. Are you kidding me? Really, game? How you gonna be that rude to me right now? Oh, man. I gotta save after... I can't believe... You couldn't... Oh, that's so depressing. I totally forget how I had it, too. Which is annoying. Actually, I think it was pretty much just like this. That's pretty damn close. Huh. Let me save so I don't have to organize my goddamn briefcase again. Now I know to just kind of stay over here. Okay, we can see this time. I still kind of can't believe that happened to me. I mean, I can, but I can't. Well, you can go down the stairs with your That was pretty good. Jump into the hole for no apparent reason. Oh, you're here sooner than expected. Oh, oops. I really just want... Oh, okay, yeah, you can do that. I'm all about it. Knife anyone off this ladder who wants to be knifed off of this ladder, because that's what I do with my time. I think those dudes over there are just having like a jamboree. It's pretty great. Because they keep, like, not jumping over here, which is a little bit strange to me. Oh, you're here. Oh, that guy died. I'm wondering why he wasn't there. Yes! Yes! You know, I'm not even gonna complain. I'm, like, literally just, like, ecstatic that you guys are just providing me with this opportunity. I don't know why that guy decides to not wear his hood. That's just bad fun, everybody. One of my favorite phenomenon in video games is like the idea that pressing the buttons more times will somehow make your button press more effective. It's really weird. Is there anybody like... Okay, there's nobody over here doing the twist. Once you fall, if I were shot, I would like fall off of that hand like a crazy person. Actually, if I wanted to be really cool, I would let him jump and then just land like so. Like you can do this. I love this. I love this area just for that. I hate this area because apparently these guys don't like do edges like they're supposed to. This part isn't so bad, I really did get janked the first time. I mean, and I'm not saying it wasn't my fault, because it was, but... Not exactly what I wanted to accomplish with that, but alright. I'll take it. Oh god, I'm making this take so much longer than it needs to. Wait, you got back up? No, nothing. Well, can I cap that guy from here? It'd be worth it if I can. It's dubious. It's real dubious. Ha! I knew it. You know, I think most people do this one first. I wonder if it's better to go do the other one first. I wonder if it makes a difference. I'm about to find out because I'm feeling weird about this entire section. I'm pretty sure there's, like... I'm pretty sure there's another way to get behind him, and I don't know... Yeah, because I think a second wave of these guys actually come out after... Is he just going back to his post? Like, what the hell? Please tell me he's gonna just run up again, like, randomly. Oh, bye. Look at these crazy murals on the wall. Like, who had time to paint, like, 4 of these things? These guys, but you know what? I'm just gonna stay here. Actually, I'm gonna cap that guy because I don't firing arrows at me on my arrow. Not needing people to not do arrows. Look at that guy running against this great AI in this area. It's just so fun. In this town right now. God, I love doing that. I seriously, like, nothing brings me greater joy. I mean, I'm sure there are things, but, like, you know. I wonder where all these guys are, where they're trying to convene at exactly. I have a feeling it's like gonna be at this gate down here, because it's gonna open when I do this. And you're gonna be the first, you're like waiting. Hey, no. I don't really appreciate you doing that. I should try that again and get to switch them. Just run right past this. Alright, let's see how many times I can feel this shit for no reason. It makes me nervous. Wow, Goaty, you are really into this Steve phenomenon, aren't you? I mean, he is pretty excited when he says Steve, but like, come on, man. He's just like, Steve! I don't know. I'm not looking forward to this next part. I'm not. This is the part I really fear. Like, I'm not super afraid of the boss fight, but like, this part is gonna really trip me out.
So nice you could join us, Mr. Scott Kennedy.
Stop calling me by my middle name. Why do you do that?
The sacred rite that's about to begin at this tower shall endow the girl with magnificent power. She will join us, become one of us.
This is no ritual. It's terrorism.
Isn't that a popular word these days? Not to worry.
Oh, the conversation
We've
we have.
prepared a special ritual for you.
Nice. It's such a conversation thing. No, I'm good, thanks. Is there anything? I don't know. We're gonna try to find out. Oh yeah, hey, look at this. There's a... That's not really that important, actually, is it? Well, it is, because I don't have one. But other than that... Like some it took me a minute to realize that that was backwards. So they're gonna try to Donkey Kong us, which is pretty freaking rude of them to do. I really wish that would just like make them fall. Super rad, but it doesn't do that. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't really know. Leaving it there. Ugh. Oh, wow, that worked quite nicely, actually. Somehow. Alright, that guy has dynamite, and I really don't want him to be anywhere near me or my children. Who are, at this point, probably just, like, sperm, so being near me is basically the same thing. Oh, that's helpful. That's always helpful. Is there anybody up here that I should know about? Does not appear that there is. Is there anyone else I can pick off before I get on this thing? I really... This is gonna be not great. I can just tell. Because I don't know the sauce for this here section. Anything? Anyone? Oh boy. Yeah, I don't like this part. This part really does not sit well with me. Oh! Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad. Oh no. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh man. Oh god, that was... Oh hey! It's mildly... Man, it's mildly nice that it actually is gonna start me here instead of... So where's this, where are these archer bastards? Oh, there's one of you. Okay, so we're gonna heal, actually. Because I don't want to just die. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Good, not good. Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So. Ugh! Get off of my daggone Darnold. Oh shit. Ah, frick you. He's gonna hit me again. I hate maces. I hate them. Son of a bitch. But we made it, so that went pretty okay. I mean, obviously could have done without the dying, but you know. And then, so this section is so weird because like the music keeps playing and you can keep hearing the chanting, but there's not actually anything here, which is really annoying. And to be honest, I'm not sure if there's a way you can even like stop the chanting. Like unless I guess it's unless you like go through and meticulously kill every single monk that is in here. Like I'm not entirely sure how that works. This is the whole thing. I can climb up here and leave. That went probably better than I imagined it would, which is good. I mean, this place just looks crazy. I mean, this is like going up to Ganon's tower, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's really, you know, probably on purpose that they did that. So I need to talk to you a little bit. I need to get rid of some TNP ammo that I apparently have.
Got some rare. What are you selling? Is that all?
I don't need and a couple of treasures I can sell.
Is that all?
And this.
Is that all?
And that.
Is that all?
I think that's it.
Thank you. What are you
We
buying?
can tune up some guns that we don't have, and we can't get a capacity upgrade for that like I thought we could, but that's not the worst thing. I think we can reload speed. It's not really that exciting. We could upgrade this, but we really don't need to do that right now, as we're not going to be using it in this next boss fight because I have a rocket launcher laying around, so I really don't need to do anything with it.
Come back anytime.
My stomach. Like, it's so weird. Like, I've never figured out about the chanting in this area. I don't know. I don't know if there's, like... I don't know, like, I guess no one would do a video on this or whatever, but I suppose it's just, you know, you have to finish the area. But I don't know. It's just, it's always so weird to me that this is the, like, one of the few areas in the game where it's like this. It's super creepy. It would be different if you could, like, point your gun off of here and actually see them, like, down there. Like, that would actually be a really cool detail. I have expected to look down there and, like... Well, I expected to look down there and for there to be nothing, not really the scaffolding, but, you know, that's kind of cool. How much taller is this thing? No, not that much taller. It's weird that there's nothing on top, though. You be careful out here, Mr. Merchant. There's bad people about. Alright, let's see how this goes. Probably worse than I expect, but probably, also probably not, really, because, like, here's the thing. Look at that. That just looks inviting. Look, there's, like, eyes. That's weird. Alright. Reminds me of my dining room chairs. Oh, I love how that thing just appeared. That weird altar.
Ah! You just missed her. The ritual is over. She left with my men to an island.
What?
I love how they have to show us that for some reason. Like, hey, the game's not over yet.
It's time I paid my due respects towards your impressive and stubborn will. Mr. Kennedy, welcome.
You know, it just now dawned on me that that's supposed to look mildly like the Verdugo. There's Salazar. It's weird.
Monsters. Guess after this, there'll be one less to worry about.
I want you to suffer just like Ashley.
Oh, you're dead. Sorry you won't get to see this fight, but I have one of these laying around. I thought about not cheesing that fight. Like, I thought about it. Like, all week I was like, should I buy a rocket launcher before that fight and just cheat? Look at this. Look at this man. Look at that stance. Like, I just want to remove the HUD and just, like, screenshot that. Doesn't get any... It's so badass. I did think about not cheesing that, but then I turned on the game and realized I had a rocket launcher laying around, and I was like, well, that answers that question, doesn't it? And honestly, it is somewhat of a fitting end for Salazar because he's just a little twerp. They give you lots of items in here, which is super nice, so... I like how I had, like, way more trouble with this section before this than I did with this boss. But then again, I mean... It's really interesting how bosses in some games just, like... the scenario itself, just in being a boss, allows for more or less strategy to be used. Like, the rocket launcher wouldn't have helped me in the previous section, so it's kind of interesting that, you know, I'm kind of surprised they didn't hide, like, a little treasure in this room or something. Like, seriously, if you would hide a treasure you know, right here, no one would ever find that shit. Well, I mean, I would have just now, but forget that. Forget I said that. Oh, that's reckless. Oh, man. So, Salazar's dead. God, that was interesting. Let's see. One of you is a snake. No? Maybe it's down there. That's the snake. Okay, what's my inventory look like? I know I just got... Holy shit! I just filled up my entire inventory, despite having just used a rocket launcher, and despite having just organized this son of a bitch. I really need to use some of these incendiary grenades, which is, you know, a thing. Let's make one of these just for fun. Kind of glad we have a lot of rifle bullets, because those are always useful. Yeah, I guess it is down here, huh? Literally the second time in the game we see that repelling animation for some reason. It's cool stuff. It's cool stuff. Oh, this is where the sneaky is, probably. Can I get him? I thought that was gonna happen. I had this feeling. Oh crap, I should use that because it's taking up space. And it only heals me for what I had left, so alright. Well, moving on. I love it when basically entire structure... Oh my god! Crap, this elevator's from Minecraft. Look at this shit. God, that looks terrible. God damn. Yeah, I think... Steve! Oh my god, Goaty. Goaty, are you okay? Do we need to get you checked out? I ask that every stream, probably. Yeah, free ammo all around. I will take it, and I will like it.
Got some rare. What are you selling?
I can sell this.
Is that all? Thank you.
And I'm tempted to sell some other shit too, but you know.
Thank you.
I have 404,000 pesetas, which is a little bit
Is that
wild.
all, stranger?
You know, I'm gonna do that.
Thank
and then
you.
we'll wait on the capacity upgrades.
Is that all, stranger?
Max out the
Thank
firing
you.
speed too, because that's good stuff that we can do. Striker. Alright, yeah, we can get
Is that
9 free
all,
shots out of
stranger?
this. I'll take it.
Thank you.
How much does this cost?
Is
28?
that
Oh yeah.
all,
Oh
stranger?
yeah, we'll do that.
Thank you.
Well, I spent 100,000 pesetas, so that's a thing that happened. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if you get that close to enough of these textures, they'll look shitty, but, like, you know, it's a thing. Alright, I'm gonna... I know we're actually at chapter end here. We're gonna save anyway, because I feel like it. Also, hi, Reckless. What's up? Are you feeling any better? Splish, splash. Oh, this is one of my favorite exchanges in the game. Also that water, though.
Need a ride, handsome?
Okay.
I love that. He's just so, like... he's just like... Oh, I love it. Yeah, I did not need to save there. But I forgot. It's my favorite thing.
got some business to take
Right
care
into the
of.
rock face.
See you later.
Oh, that sucks.
Women.
If it makes you feel any better, and I don't know why this would, but like I feel really weird too. Not really
I
weird,
hate to
but I feel
break
pretty
it
weird.
out to you, but Salazar is dead.
Yeah,
It
it seems that way.
Sadler, why don't you give up and let Ashley go home?
Why don't you?
Perhaps you are disillusioned with overconfidence, just because you killed my small-time subordinate.
Sadler,
Settler,
you're
your
small
small
time.
time.
Writhe in my cage of torment, my friend.
Welcome to the island. The island of definitely not my dreams. The island of things that I do not like. I don't like the castle either, but the island is like, I don't like it. Also, apparently, if you like climb up this a certain way, you can like glitch your ass through the level, which is fun, and I would actually really like to do that, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that, because I would love nothing more than to skip this part of the game, honestly. I mean, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to get this, but you know, I'm gonna try it anyway because I feel like it. I bet you that was almost it. Oh well, I guess we're gonna do this the legit way. I don't want to. I don't like the island. The island is like, there are good parts to it, but there's also, I don't like it. I'm gonna die so much. And I'm not looking forward to it whatsoever. Like, there are just very few parts of this area of the game that I consider like easy. Which is why I'm still thinking it's going to take me probably 2 more streams after this one to beat this game. Because I don't think I'll be able to do it next stream. I don't. Well, then maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just not confident. I'm just going to give myself time. I'm trying this again. Just because I'm annoying. Just because I'm being a little bitter. I wonder if there's like a trick to it. Like you gotta be facing a certain... Or you gotta like... because it would kind of make sense to me. Like if you had to run at it and then like... you use the speed to like catch it in a place where it wouldn't expect you to be. I don't know, it's probably dumb. That seemed kind of glitchy. Was that the castle over there? Oh, that's neat. I don't know that I've ever looked back at the castle. That's kind of cool. It's kind of weird how the castle is actually like 3 castles. And also that giant tower we were just on. Yeah, you can't see that. That's not allowed. Alright, stop being a wuss and just go, man. If you ever need confidence, just remember you have all of this to kill people with. And to make sure that you are not killed with. So, you know. Just remember, you've got stuff. You've got things to work with here. Like this opening section even is like not one of my favorite things. How is he doing that? God, that guy must have super strength. I honestly forgot about Ashley's suit of armor and it makes me happy. There we go. That's nice. Yeah, once we jump over, I don't... Actually, we can jump back. But I think once the enemies start coming, we can't I can't jump back, which is unfortunate. Which is how I would describe this entire section of the game. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, let's break this out. Shit. That's about as well as I thought that would go. I heard the footsteps and I was like, I'm gonna get murdered. The fact that I didn't get the fact that he hit me before I hit him is probably also something that did not foreshadow goodness. I forgot the order of events. I forgot that he came out and then the other guys come out. Oh. Oh. Okay. I mean, if you want to come right now, then that's fine. You know what? Oh, shit. Now, that was just dumb. I was trying to see if I could get away. I knew in my heart that was going to happen. And I was very displeased with it. I knew that wasn't going to be the critical hit that I wanted it to be either, so... Alright, well... I'm spending one more bullet on this guy. Now you know why. Okay, so I think that's the guy that killed me last time, so I should have a decent amount of time to duel with this dude. Oh, come on! Come on, he's not dead? He's really not dead? He's really not dead? Shit, I don't think I'm quick enough. Come on! Come on! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That is some serious ass bullshit right there. Like, seriously? How many rifle shots did I put in that guy's head? I never missed. I never, like, shot anything other than his head. And he still didn't, like, seriously? I'm bitter. I'm bitter. Ugh. There we go. Okay, god damn. That is, like, ridiculous. And now what I can do is I can assume the position up here, which is by a ladder. And ladders, as you know, are our friends. They're the best of our friends and allies. And all we have to do is have a ladder and a little bit of patience. And I have both. I've been, so this is a good time to talk about stuff, I guess. Life. Music-wise, since we always talk about music at these streams. You know, I've still been kind of on my 80s kick, mostly because Donnie Darko has not changed that. I've gotten really into The Killing Moon by Echo and the Bunnymen, which is in that movie. There's just something like really melancholy about that song that I enjoy. I don't know. What happened to that mace? Someone want to explain that shit to me? So that's been a thing. I've still been very much into the Pink Phantom. I don't trust though. Okay. Yeah, you try to hit me, but you're not going to. Because ladders, my friend, ladders. So yeah, that's been a thing. What else have I been listening? I feel like I've been listening to more than that, but you know. Am I familiar with the ladder theory? No, I'm not. It really confuses me because, like, Doctor Who, the Doctor would not stand on this ladder and knife people off of it as we are doing. So, you know, that's like, I like that this is going to be the thumbnail for the stream bot. So, you know how all the beds in the TARDIS are bunk beds? Are they? Oh yeah, they did say that. At one point, I think. Because, like, Amy and Rory were talking about it. Hi Dora, we're knifing people off of ladders. It's really fun. Godie's about to tell me about this ladder theory. And also, I was talking about Donnie Darko and 80s movies. 80s music, a little bit. So there's a plot hole concerning how a baby could be conceived on the TARDIS, hence the ladder. Wait, was it a plot hole because... Wait, what? Why is that a plot hole? This feels like deja vu. What, me, like... Oh no. Oh god. Oh, you bastard. You killing all the enemies on the ladder? Dude. It is dominant strategy. A little thing you like to call dominant strategy. Yeah, Godie, you might have to explain this to me in, like, DMs later or something. I'm not getting it right now. What else did I want to talk about today? I wanted to talk about the Chugga's episode of Xenoblade 2 today, but there's, like, spoilers, and I don't want to get into that. I don't want to do spoilers. But I really want to talk about it because I already had, like, it was like a half hour after it was finished, and I already had a, I think I might actually have to run after this, because I don't know if the enemies are infinitely spawning, but I'm starting to get that feeling. Like, once I kill these two, I'm actually going to try and move this mirror. You know what? I'm paranoid now. But, like, I keep thinking about it, and I want to talk about it, because, like... You know what? The more I watch of that Xenoblade 2 LP, the more I feel like... inevitably, my destiny is to create a 2-hour-long video. Oh, the music stopped. A 2-hour-long video about I hear a stun rod and I don't like it, and I don't trust it, and I don't like it. That's because there's a dude standing in that window right there. I just, like, when I see these shots, I like... You know, sometimes you just got something to prove. But yeah, it's like, it's so weird because I feel very strongly about the Xenoblade series. And, like, I don't know. It sucks that I dislike 2 as much as I do. Like, I kept thinking that, like, Chugga's LP would bring me out of it. Like, okay, he's gonna show me all the good stuff in this game, but he hasn't really... Oh! You all should know, I have no sympathy for Shieldman. But guess what? It's your unlucky day, because there's a ladder here. Which means you're gonna die. Slowly and painfully. Even if you have a shield, it can't stop the power of ladders. So yeah, I don't know how long today's stream is going to be either, because, like, 5-1's pretty long, so I probably won't finish 5-1, honestly. We'll see what happens. But I don't plan on going as long today, because, I don't know, it was a busy, sort of stressful day. RE4 cutscenes. I mean, in fairness, I am trying to be pretty diligent about uploading the videos of this to YouTube, so you can always seek them out there. Did I hit this? No, there's no way. Okay, I didn't think so. You have to move the one. I need to finish XC Definitive so I can play Future Connected. Oh, that's not right. Dang it. Oh yeah, I was way off. Holy shit. I sort of assumed you had to go all the way. I'll spit on that guy's body. I don't like him. He's mean. Man, I've been watching that Minecraft hardcore too. Oh my god. I've watched all the way through 2 and I'm almost all the way through 3 right now. It's so good. Yeah, I was always gonna get Definitive Edition just because I really needed an excuse to play Xenoblade again. It's a game that is worth a second go, in my opinion. Even though I haven't finished my second go. Which is sad. I don't know why I just, like, haven't finished it. Because it's really good, and it's one of my favorite games. And so it's kind of sad that I can't even, you know, finish it again. Alright, you ready? I have lots of green herbs, which is probably not a bad thing. I just have lots of grenades. You know, because you might want to play it again. Yeah, it's made me want to play it again. Although, not that strongly, apparently, because I haven't really gotten that far in it. Oh, you son of a... You know what? I have no sympathy for you right now. Right? I missed the briefcase being a garden tool. Plants are far better than bullets. Well, I mean, in some ways. I'll make sure you die a slow, painful death, even though I know if I do this to you, you're gonna slaughter on me. Okay, you didn't actually. It's fine. I believe there's... Oh no, you can just see the stupid ledge. God damn it. Which means I didn't have to do any of this, and I didn't have to take 2 well, I mean, I would have taken 1 arrow to the face, because that's how life works. Ugh, another section of this shit. I think my strategy here is just gonna be to run mostly. Like, obviously not from this guy, because we kinda can't run from him. Can I shoot that? Is it relevant to shoot this? I don't know. Probably not. I remember it being like semi-easy to run. Well, not easy probably, but like... Come here. Come here, you freaky looking little sausage. I know you're back there. Oh man, are you really not gonna come through here? Like, where I can just bop you? Oh, here you go. Good. Good boy. This is so gonna bite me in the ass. Actually... if I wanted to, I could do one better. And just do this. My even more favorite strategy in the game. Even better than ladders. Except when that happens. You know, I could have swore that other guy made it over here. Apparently he didn't. And you did somehow. Well, bye. You're addicted to Steve's playstyle. What do you like about Steve? Tell me, illuminate me. Doctors found 6 lashes across the buttocks region. The perp is still at large. Seeking out them cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I love the random ass Egyptian like head flying, like the alien chest burster scene randomly painted on this wall. Also, I thought that guy just had a bare ass. This is not Bruce. It's not okay. Seriously though, I love... Here's my favorite treasure in the game, by the way, the golden lynx. It's a cat. I would keep this one. Also, hi Tim, how are you? What was I talking about? I mean, I kind of like Steve's playstyle too. It's funny because like those videos that Sakurai does where he shows off the character, like they're often way too complicated for me. Like he talks about all the details and it makes them seem really complicated, but when you get in to play them, like usually it's a little bit better. Except for Terry. I still don't know how to use Terry. Terry's just weird. Wait, where is this? Where the hell am I? Okay, that's where we're going. It's like mining in my downtime, trying to get those diamonds and then whacking the opponent when they get too close. It's funny, the fighting the CPU taught me how good Steve's flint move is. Like, that's wild. Oh, it does. I don't like this already. Oh, look at you. Well, lucky for you, I have like 50 rifle bullets. Let's see there. Really? This dude just like creeps out of here. Now this part I think I just want to try and run through, hopefully. Well, that's not exactly how I wanted that to work, but you know. Alright, yo, keep me sane for a couple minutes, Mr. Merchant.
Got some rare. What are you?
Wait, what do you got? Oh, treasure map island. Okay. Oh, he's got the Killer 7, but we really don't need it. He doesn't have a first aid spray for us, which is fine. I understand.
Is that all? Thank you.
So I think if I just run here, I can like get into the building. Also, the fact that they removed Steve's bairn in-game? Oh, beard, probably. Steve had a beard? I don't remember that ever, so, you know, that's probably why.
What are you
I
buying?
can tune up some stuff. A broken butterfly. A striker. What about my rifle? Can I power up the rifle? Good.
Old stranger?
That was...
Thank you.
He has it in Smash. Okay, that's weird. I'll have to look at that later, I guess. Alright, so I think what I want to do is do this just in case they actually... You know what? Save. Save here. Save here. That way you know you don't have to do any of that again. You can just start here, and this is a much better start point than... Alright, so just run and see what happens. I didn't really want to get hit there, but it's fine. Probably save myself a couple of hits from some stuff. Okay, speaking of some stuff, let's heal. Let's use one of these. I have so many freaking grenades. Why didn't I use a grenade on that bitch? Okay, I don't... Why do I never remember which way to actually go in this place? I seriously just don't remember it. Also, it feels like just yesterday when I... Oh, well that door's locked, so it's probably not that way. Boy, it feels like just yesterday when I was in here on my typewriter run and I was talking about this area of the game where, like, probably because I was watching Dan Bell videos at the time, and this place is just, like, so somewhere you'd spy Dan Bell just walking around like, dude, I don't know what's going on here, man. It's so creepy. Oh boy, another incendiary grenade. That's exciting. So, like, that's fun. Hi, you gonna point at me some more? It's rude to point. We remember talking about the Cocoa Puffs and all the weird-ass textures that are here. That's my old day of ORE. I wonder what that means. You know, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I really like using the Enderman in Smash because, like, his look just gives him no... Like, it just makes him look like he's a character that just does not even give a shit. Ow. I should have known better. I should have known you can't run past him. Like, that's the whole reason he's there, that stupid asshole. I don't even want this hand grenade. You have to keep spawning the crafting table, and because his jump isn't that high. Yeah, that's true. It's a little bit of a challenge. Oh man, there's a big dude in here. I wonder if I can light him on fire. Let's find out. Oh, I can. Well, that's nice. And then I can like put a rifle bullet into him somewhere. I didn't think he was gonna... Yeah. Her voice still good. I love how you've heard one voice clip from her, and like you're already like, I can't handle this. Your annoyance tolerance is apparently pretty low, but I can... Oh wait, I guess. Hi, asshole. No, don't apologize. I get it. Just, like, it's supposed to be mildly annoying. Wow. I'm surprised that worked that way. Alright. Oh god, I'm stuck on the stairs. Son of a bitch. Shit. This was such a dumb idea. Should have skipped this. Should have just skipped it. Could have skipped it. You're here, but you know what? Not such a bad thing, because I could just... Son of a gun gang gungus. That's all I have to say about that. You are so dead. You know how dead you are? Not dead enough, apparently. Son of a bitch. I always get punished for coming down here. It's just like, it's just, really? Really? I always get punished for coming down here. Oh my god. You know what? Screw it. I have like 5 of these things. Don't get cocky, because that stupid spider one's just gonna jump off and live for a second. I should have known the Jedi were evil. Should have known. That's not even the line, is it? Also, there's a wine cellar here. A badly pixelated wine cellar, but it looks like a wine cellar nonetheless. Like, nice, man. That's pretty cool. I don't even really care because I don't drink wine, but you know. I'm so salty about what just happened here. I mean, I'm so salty that I'm gonna point out this ketchup and mustard bottle here. Also, there's just like random like 2D ass maggots on here. That's really... Also, it's just like a lump of flesh that's pulsating. This is gross. This is just gross. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this bag of messed up onion rings, dude. What the hell? It's just ketchup, mustard, and onion rings. Not a great conversation piece here. Wait, shit. This part is so bad touch.
Amateurs. Just hang in there, Ashley. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, just hang in there. The implications are terrible, Leon. Like, come on now. Of course, then again, I mean, I would argue they're, never mind, we're not even going to talk about this. Oh, it's this part. Oh. I don't even like this part. Shoot. I'm going to get shot a lot. She is in the night suit, which is kind of the joke. Actually, that's not really the joke, but it's a good point. It's true. Hi, merchant.
Got some rare things.
Can I buy, like, do you have a first aid spray? I will always buy one if you have one. You will always make money on those. Provided you buy them at market price. And I then proceed to buy them from you at market price, which is things that happen. Oh, God. What do we got? We only have 2 hand grenades. And I could throw the other kinds of grenades. I have lots of shotgun shells, though, which makes me feel slightly better about this, but, you know, I still don't like this idea here. Yeah. Did that work? No. Well, that hurt them. I'm gonna have to use the shotgun if I have to. Now they're dead. So now we switch to this. Oh. No, we don't. Actually, wait a second. Hang on. Fuck. Actually, I'm surprised that... No? No? So, I know you can dip in your way in there. Fuck, come on. Yeah, Fuck this. Yeah, I knew that wouldn't kill them either because... I thought there was something in there, but I guess there's not. Best part is there's a guy on the other side of this wall. With a mace. Look at this guy. Sad sack. How am I in space? I'm decent. I'm sure I'll be more decent because I'm gonna have to use resources. They call him Mace Windu because he wields a mace. Okay, you unlocked it. There's really no point in going back that way, I don't think. Brass pocket. Yeah, I'm gonna save actually. Yeah, 5-1 is pretty long. It feels, I think 5-2 isn't even that long. You just do the thing with Ashley, and then the other thing, and then you're done. Then 5-3 happens, and 5-3 is the craziest shit ever. But this 5-1 is long, and I don't like it. People who have played this game knows what that means. I know what that means. I don't know how I feel about what that means either, so you know, particularly in this context, that's really not gonna help me any. This, however, will. And I'm gonna just get all this shit now so I don't have to worry about it later. Yeah, I probably should get the stupid thing too. It's not like I don't have enough. You know, rifle bullets for this. It really is not a whole lot to worry about. I mean, it's, you know, you gotta worry because... Wow, that was magnum ammo? Not even that really helps me. I have a lot of magnum ammo. That's not a bad thing, though. Alright, here we go. Yeah, boy, it is really weird, like, having played through this part twice in like one month, because it definitely feels like I was just here, which is also weird because like I was just everywhere in the game because I played through the entire game before this. So there's a naked dude out there without any genitals. Gross. You could be like Donnie Darko. What's the point of living if you don't have a dick? I don't know why that movie like sticks with me every time I watch it, but like, it's good. It's good. God, what other lines did I have to use besides the derogatory ones? I remember those. I was just reading some analysis of it. Yeah, I was saying earlier that I'm like, I've had the killing moon stuck in my head for a couple days now because of that. Also, can we just, like, I love this scene frozen in time here. Especially because this, like, human model is so, like, weird and doesn't look like any of the other human models, like, in the game. And also he just has, like, a giant tube in his neck. Like, that's just messed up, dude. Also, I love the way Leon Plutt says, what kind of experiments are going on around here? Like, come on, man. Leon, I need you to have a little more tact, maybe. This part of the game is so well done, though. They give you the freaking, you know, they give you the freaking, like, the document about these things. They show you the thing on the table. It's like so... Yeah, it's pretty wild. It tells you about these things. It's like, this is the only enemy in the game, I think, that tells you, that gives you this document, like, that tells you about what's going to happen before it happens. And it's so, like, oh, it's so good. Unfortunately, this might not be the best example of how effective this is, because, well, you'll see. You'll see why. And then this happens. And then this happens. I run. So I haven't quite decided how I want to do this yet. My plan is going to be to run. But I don't know how effective that's going to be, so we're just going to have to wing it here. He's actually not around this corner, is he? No, he's not. It's the next corner. He's going to, like, come at me, like, immediately. So these enemies are the Regenerators, and they are probably the most famous enemies from this game because they're terrifying. And I would show you, but I've died enough in this game. I've died enough in this run so far. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. This is what we hoped you'd say. I've got the freezer key now, so I can do this thing, and it's probably actually not that smart to do. Because now that guy might actually be alive when I go out there, and then I'll have to fight two of them at once. Okay, yeah, that might have been dumb. Although, I could probably just run past the one if I just am able to dodge. There's a lot of ifs going on here. Also, again, one of my favorite rooms in this game because there's just so much detail in it. Like, there's all these different, like, not only are there Regenerators, but there's, like, different models of Regenerator. There's this fat dude, there's this one with the chest bursted open, there's this one with the hunchback, and then there's the totally not gonna come alive because it's the standard model, you know, that one. You can break, like, seriously, there's a reason why people loved this game, you know what I mean? Like, it just, there are reasons for it. Sucks to be them. Sucks to be most of us. Let's be fair, Leon. Okay, so there's a couple of things we do. Oh yeah, this is the one where last time I was in this room, I noticed that this arm moves for some reason. A little freaky. A little freaky. Tiki freaky. Turn off the cryogenic device. Rewrite my card key. Alright. Is that a... Oh no, it's just the red light thingy. That's like a frozen ass plug on the ground here. We open the wheel, and we take the lightsaber. Just kidding, it's an infrared scope, although it looks kind of like a lightsaber. It really doesn't. It looks more like a flashlight. Which, I mean, flashlights tend to look like lightsabers, but we're getting the infrared scope. And now I'm going to show you a little bit more about these enemies, because I don't have room for it properly. Wow. Life is just, you know, the best. The good news is we can actually combine it with our rifle from here, which is... Alright. And now we get to spend the rest of the game equipping and unequipping this stupid thing, so that's gonna be fun. The door's been locked. And this guy drops off. and just slithers. Like, seriously, these guys are so unnerving. I love it. I forget how I want to do... Shit. Oh, shit. 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 No, 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 no. Don't do any of that. And that's why these things are freaky as shit, by the way. In case you were wondering, you know. They do drop 5,000 pesetas upon defeat, but honestly, I do not need the money that badly to try and kill all these guys. In fact, I'm not even going to try to kill this guy, who is going to be waiting for me outside the door. And in fact, I think there's going to be 2, which is going to be shitty, but I'm not going to fucking do this shit. Good, that one's not coming for me, which is what I want. Alright. Oh, good stretchy arms there, guy. Except you suck, so. Reckless thinks I do that really well. Jury's kind of out, so, but you know. It's just, I don't know, it is fun to kind of try to do. Wow, look at all this TM. Does that take up more space? No, okay, it's just 100. We're actually going to see a merchant in semi-short order, which is a little bit weird. You know, we're gonna have to take this grenade, and that's kind of annoying. I'm gonna use an incendiary on this lot, probably, because I can. You... Oh, you piss. You piss. You piss. Alright, good. You're the one that I definitely want to die the most, so... I like how these guys stop breathing. And now we wait. And I've been thinking about Mad World too, the song, not the game. Although the game is pretty neat too. Oh shit, is this? Oh god, we have to go through like other crap for this. Oh man. Do not want. Oh yeah, wow, there's like a lot of rooms before we get to the... Shit, there's like this room. I don't even like this. Actually, this room isn't so bad right now, I don't think. It is later. Spoilers. But yeah, I don't know. That's such a weird song. Like, it's easy to be like, oh, it's overused. But it's one of those songs that's like, it's overused for a reason. I'm actually gonna keep that there because I have too much shit in my inventory right now. So Ashley's over there, but we're gonna ignore her because there's 2 big dudes in front of her that I don't really care about. Which is probably maybe not the wisest of things to do. What is this like? Is this the... Sorry, yeah, I knew you were gonna be like, oh no. Yeah, okay, this is this room, which I don't like this room. Because there's just like a bunch of dudes here, and they're shooting at me, and I'm gonna get hurt. I'm gonna get hurt in this room. It's gonna hurt a lot. Oh man. you... I hate. Hate. You know what? I'm gonna get shot again. That is like paused right in front of my head. Three, two, one. Pain! Oh, it's not? Really? Good. Yeah, well, alright. If you say so. Didn't work the way I wanted. Oh, you still have your shield. No, don't actually. Not. Oh, it's not magic. It's just pain. Alright, well. I don't want your head to spontaneously pop open. Unless it's like that. Then we're good, because suplexes are safe. Just remember, kids, suplexes are safe. Wow. Alright, well, I got that flash grenade back. How about that? And I got another one waiting for me in that other room. Alright, are there bitches down here? Because I don't remember if there's bitches down here. I would guess yes, but apparently that's not the case. Hey, look, shotgun shells. Fan. I'm a fan of shotgun shells. And then there's this. I think we're actually good to go for now. Until we do this next thing, which is going to be scary. Yeah, I'll probably beat 5-1 today. And then next stream we'll start on 5-2 and see where we go from there. Because I'm getting pretty close to the end of 5-1. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're going to do this the traditional way because I don't have a rocket launcher on me, so... We're just going to do this the way that God intended it. Yeah, also, Tim, you've ruined Mad World for me. I did not know until very recently that when you said I went to school and I was very nervous that was from that song, and now every time I hear that song I think about the way you say it instead of the way it's sung, and it's ruined for me now. Every time I hear that line now I'm like, I went to school and I was very nervous. I was like this Rain Man ass way of saying that line. It's like, come on, man. Give me a little something. Alright, here's Twitchy McTwitcherman. Banana, 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 tiricata, banana, tiricata, tiricata, bye. Banana, 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 tiricata, banana, tiricata, tiricata, bye. Man, so I was watching the Maniacal Gamer plays yesterday, and he came up with such a good way to expose the one on the back, and that's it, and I thank you, man. In all my years of playing this, I never thought to shoot out their damn feet. What a good way to do that. Speaking of feet, that's not really what I was going to transition at, but one song I want to recommend today is Empire Ants by Gorillaz. That song is such a vibe. I keep forgetting this thing is here. Well, the reason I say that is because, like, the girl in the song sounds like she's saying your little like key there, funk. Your little feet working your machine. Will it spin to the dawn? Your little feet. Oh my god, working your machines. It's a good song. It's a real vibe. I love Plastic Beach. Plastic Beach is a good album. I can just reload my shotgun and that'll probably not give me the space that I need, but it will, because there's 10 bullets. Yep. Alright. Math. I can do it. Probably don't have items. I'm so surprised that my inventory is as full as it is. Color this green, probably? Yeah, alright, well, make 2 of these. I am so chuffed, though. I am so chuffed that I have this many... wow, good job. You did it. That I have this many healing items right now. I'm very excited. I'm so happy. You know, I'm gonna combine these two. Screw it. Have I discovered any other good music this recently? No, not really. I still want to make my Halloween Jam CD, so I'm like taking suggestions from video games and or movies. Let's do that actually. Let's talk. Recommend me some good Halloween-y type video game music. I'm gonna start by saying Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door is really good. With that, like the entirety of Chapter 4 has really great music. Like Dupless is going on there fucking twice, dude. You know when you're feeling when you're like hungry and not hungry at the same time? My favorite is when I feel like I'm hungry and also like I have a stomach ache at the same time. Like that's the best feeling.
Welcome.
Like when I have to eat, but also I have to go to the bathroom.
Got a selection of
like
what are you selling?
crappy.
Is that all? Thank you.
But yeah, I do have a, I almost sold my first
Is that all?
that would have been brilliant.
I'll... Thank you. What are you buying?
Yeah, I get that. I get that after dinner. Like, after dinner, I'll just, like, always crave something sweet, like, right
Come
away.
back anytime.
I think you're falling in love with the merchant's voice and hating Ashley's voice. You're a keeper. You know what's good. I love the merchant. Everybody loves the merchant. You can't not love the merchant. Let's talk to him some more.
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
What are you selling?
What are you selling?
What are you buying?
Here, I'll get him to say something fun for you. Stranger. Now that's a weapon. He's like Proto Van Damme.
Not only will you need cash, but you'll need guts to buy that weapon.
Not only will you need cash, but you'll need guts to buy that weapon. I don't think I can make him say anything else funny for now. There's one, I forget what, I think... Oh wait, hang on, yeah. There is another line that I thought about, that I can think about. If you're interested, and I get the feeling you are.
What are you buying?
Oh, never mind. He says he remarks about the I hate Pizza Hut pizza, but dude, I haven't had Pizza Hut in a long time. And I remember liking it the last time I had it. Like, maybe I'm crazy. I probably am. That's something I always say at work. I always say, like, if I counted, like, if something isn't matching what they have on their slip, I always say, you know, I could be crazy. I never rule that out. Because, you know, I could. It's true.
This is Leon. Request backup. I repeat, request backup. Damn.
Oh. I hate having this problem. So if you're ever in this bind, you can actually do that, and you'll just, like, get rid of the lesser of two things. So, that's fun. Yeah, Leon didn't get any backup. It's sad. The radio signal's being jammed. Orange Genosian. Can we take a moment to appreciate the fucking Genosian language from episode 2? I goddamn love it. It's the best series of snorts and grunts that ever existed. I fucking love the Genosian language. It's amazing. I would listen to that dude read me some bedtime stories, and nobody appreciates it. Like, prequel memes hasn't even touched Poggle the Lesser, right? And they so should, because he's a gem. Like what a masterful combination of, like, sound effects and also language. I'm not even lying right now. I'm like straight up telling the truth here. I'm like straight up spitting facts. Don't you dare open like that door. It's not allowed. It's illegal. Pretty much clean this one. Now we gotta get back to Ashley, except this is where shit goes. I love how you can always hear the stupid stun batons before they actually happen. So there's like... That guy's holding a flame? Yeah, he's got a goddamn crossbow. That guy, too, has a goddamn crossbow. You know what I don't like? You know what's not on my Christmas list? Oh. Dudes with goddamn crossbows. Not on my Christmas list. Not even close. Sir, I recommend your use of proper PPE, but unfortunately you cannot ward off my bullets with said methods. What a brilliant strategy you have there, just like defying me by flogging. Real smart, man. Your intelligence is frightening. Your test scores are intimidating. You know, I didn't mention this the other day, but in college, I actually did an essay about Donnie Darko in my abnormal psych class. You had to pick a movie character to analyze in terms of like a mental illness. And I talked about Donnie and schizophrenia. Did I just say schizophrenia? That sounds so wrong. Well, it's not aiming at me. Oh God, you're wearing a helmet. Freaking Cobra Commander up here. I'll just shoot you through the heart. That'll still kill you. Do you have a crossbow too, you jackass? Who are you calling we, jackass? Yeah, you do that. You plug that. I like it when you plug it. I like it when you sniff them. God, you know, even watching this guy run against that other guy's body on the ground, I look at that and all I see is I went to school and I was very nervous. It's awful. What is this cursed life? You know what? You, for trying to flank me, that's what you get. You get the pain. And a bullet in your balls. That's gonna be the name of my album. Bullet in your balls. It's a heavy metal album. Wow. Alright. This is why we don't do it this way. This is why we just wait for it to be in range and that didn't wow, that actually kind of backfired. No, I'm just gonna keep this. You know, if you don't, you can dit, man. Don't. You're not that good. Wait, hang on. Isn't this where I left the flat? No. That's in the next room. Which I have to come back to a third time, so I'm really not super fussed about it. Is it a green door? It is. How about that shit? Oh. Yeah, you guys. I have lots of these grenades, so I'm gonna light you on fire just because it's like... Oh, you were not interested in my fire. Don't worry, Dora. We're about to get Ashley back, so you're leaving at a good time. I really want to be creative about you guys, but I really don't know how to be. Like, I don't want to just keep shooting you with my shotgun, but like, it's safe. There we go. There we go. Hey, get out with Steve! You can't judge me if you don't have a head, you know.
Leon.
You okay? Come on, let's get out of here.
Right, I like how I brought up that topic about the thing about the music, and then no one said anything. I mean, Cody recommended Pumpkin Hill, but, you know. I'm gonna put a couple of non-video game songs on there. Like, the Christmas one I have is, like, has a bunch of video games, is all video game songs, but, like, with Halloween, I gotta put some non-video game songs on there, like the Shining theme. Like, come on now. How am I gonna get out of here without that? I'm also gonna put Among the Seth on there. From, which is by Colin Stetson and was used in the trailer for Uzumaki. Paper Airplane, wasn't that like a song by that one lady? MIA. That was terrible. That was like the worst thing. I hate doing that. I hate like when I like try to guess something and I end up sounding exactly like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait, follow me.
Oh boy, did you hear that? That's the sound of people that I don't like. When you're gonna run out and fall apart. Oh, hello. Hello there, Mr. Big Man. Well, that was mildly messy.
Wait.
Really? Everyone just stands up? I did not ask for the real Slim Shady to... Oh! You know, I did not notice that the level 3 Plagas have toothy vaginas on the bottom of them. And I did not need to know this, actually. Oh, look at this guy. He's just like... Can he open up this door? I wonder. Well, we're gonna find out in the worst kind of way. Actually, I mean, we're not gonna find out, but, you know, we're gonna kill him. I mean, that's the thing that's gonna happen. Probably. I need that. Hey. You know, I should really start conserving these. I think he's dead now. You know what? There's a shield guy out here too.
Follow me.
Which I'm not super excited about. Oh, look at you. Aren't you just a peach? So I can get this guy. The shotgun may be cheating. How is it cheating? You get out of here, dum-dum face. His head's shaped like a dum-dum. Why would anyone in their right mind name their product that, by the way? Oh, there's stuff in here. Wait, where's the... Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's the next room that does that. Okay, well, this is gonna be horrible. Oh, I thought there was a shield guy here. What the hell? Weird. Really? Wait. The one I didn't want to hit is the one... Or the one I did hit is the one I didn't hit. Son of a bitch. You ever have a friend who's like too good of a friend and like you kind of hate that they're that good of a friend because you know you can never like really like appreciate all that they do? That's the shotgun. The shotgun is a friend that I don't deserve because it's so good. And you can use my emote there too. I knew, but I did not know I was that low on health. How low on health was I? Please don't tell me I stupid. Oh, we're in this room. Okay, that's weird. I wasn't that low on health, actually. It's a little fucking... Wait. Oh, that worked. Okay, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pull this thing out and start shooting. Balls, balls, balls. Things I didn't want to happen, but happened anyway. For like 200, Alex. I don't know how much that's worth, Alex. You just fucking quote me on that shit, Alex. I did not mean for that dude. Also, I'm glad Dora's gone because me using her as a prop is basically, I mean, Ashley is a prop, not Dora. Me using Ash, I'm gonna just keep fucking that up now. Actually, no. That's really annoying. Just stunning them. Shooting you. Shooting you again. And now I can switch to the pistol. I mean, like, what is taking up all my inventory space? These grenades, basically. Is that's the answer. I think there was something else I wanted to talk about today. I don't remember what it was. It was like a good one. Topic. You little dingleberry, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and protest your very existence. I'm gonna be there at the picket line. I'll be the first one there. 6 a.m. Drove in to get a parking spot. Because where do you park at when you protest, right? Don't worry about parking. Follow me when you protest. I guess we are going part of the way through 5-2 today.
Stinks.
Sure does.
No way, Leon.
Way?
Are you out of your mind?
I knew you'd be fine if you landed on your butt.
You...
That's the second time in 24 hours that I've heard that joke.
What is this?
You.
Come on, let's go.
Alright, you ready? And he just like rises up like a penis in the morning.
That thing!
Oh, come on.
Hide.
Right where she belongs. Ah, fuck. I forgot I need her for this. Please do this the way I think you're gonna do this, because I really want to use this against you. It's like... You are a shit. You are a little Sazabo, and I want for you to die horribly. Are you... You suck! I have no words for your suckitude right now, man. You are just totally not being a bro. You're totally violating the bro code. And I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate how many rifle bullets you're making me use. And your sorry ass. Please let this work. It didn't work. I really wanted that to work. You just couldn't let me have it, you know? I shot him in the leg and he died? That was the game just, like, taking a leak on me. That was the game being like, you know what, I don't even want you to be satisfied for your, you know, for your indiscretions there, sir. At least I got back some of my rifle bullets. That was a bra moment. You're not wrong, Betty. Oh, there's the door. Wow, I just, like, turned the wrong way. So normally, this next set piece is a real pain in the fucking ass. Whoa, I don't like the way you are speaking to me right now, sir. I don't appreciate it. You know what, I'm gonna... Screw it. I don't know what it is about me and lighting those guys on fire, but, like, you know... Alright, time for your preparation H, sir. So normally this next... Oh, look at this. Normally this next set piece would be really, really annoying. And it probably will be still annoying and will probably kill me just because I'll be unprepared for something and, you know, it'll get me, but like... With Ashley in armor, we can actually make this probably a little bit easier than it normally would be. So, normally the strategy would be to leave her like up here and then you don't have to worry about her for the section, but because we don't have to worry about her at all, this won't be bad. Also, I like to call this the Miley Cyrus room, and I think I made that joke yesterday and that was it.
There's a gate here.
Wait.
Wow, look at the glass particles that got caught in here. That's awesome. That's kind of awesome, except it's a crossbowman, which automatically makes me have this reflex where I, like, take out my shotgun, even if I don't necessarily... Fuck. Well, yeah. I see, look at that bullshit. I did not even get a chance. I was like mashing on my pause button so that I could like pause and then heal, but I didn't even have any chance to do. I gotta fight you guys again? Really? Ugh. Ugh. Oh gosh. Oh geez, arg. Yeah, infrared that shit. That axe is gonna hit me in the shin. I'm gonna be really pissed. Stop. 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 I hate all of you. I didn't. Fuck. Come on. Come on. Honestly, I'm just depressed now. Oh, that rifle ammo. Really not what I wanted. This is more... That's more like it. 10 shotgun shells. Baby. 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 Ooh. This is the Miley Cyrus room, not the Justin Bieber room. So they're gonna show up here, and I'm just gonna like.
Look, there's a gate here.
Yeah.
Wait.
I was about to say, I think I got the archer, and I really didn't, and that's really. I really hope that hit that guy. Just funsies. I'm gonna assume it though, because where's you? Son of a gun gang Genghis. Question. Is this thing is set up? Ooh. Okay, you know what? I know I used one flash grenade, I'm gonna use two. Pretty sure it'll get me out of this mess. Oh, no, 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 no. She's not free yet, son of a bitch. Follow. Ashley? Ashley. Oh, get your ass in here. Ashley? 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 Ashley! Son of a bitch. I was gonna be really upset. Okay. God, I really thought she was just gonna, like, eat shit for that, so... Well, you want to talk about being very nervous? This room makes me very nervous. Because it says it looks like dog food or something, and there are cages in here, so I always assume there's going to be dogs, but there's not. It's a good thing. You know what? I can't take this chance, dude. One hit and I'm dead, so, like, wait. Alright, check these lockers. No, I didn't. Okay, they don't have any.
Wait.
Oh shit, he fucking opened doors. Shit. Knees. Oh. Well, that was good. I was somehow able to shoot through... Ooh, look at that blood stain. That's really fucked up, dude. I was somehow able to shoot through Ashley's metal ass. Oh, look at you. You're all the way back here, though. Not really. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh my God. I don't know how I got that last one. I think they just die if you make them take enough damage, which is... Ooh, Jesus. I am so glad I had an excess of rifle ammo, because God, it is like gone now. That is for sure. I now have lots of inventory space, and I lament it. Actually, I do think there's a typewriter before the next section, because I don't feel like doing the next section tonight. Holy crap. Here's the thing about the Magnum, it's really not... I mean, I think the game is... I think the game is paced such that, like, it knows that the rifle will become more important for other things, so it, like, it gives you the Magnum for bosses instead of the rifle, so it's kind of like, you know, there might be another one in here. I'm not gonna let my guard down on this until I'm sure, because I don't remember if there's a third one in here. I think it's only two, but I don't know if you're supposed to fight that one until after you get the thing, so...
Leave it to me, Leon.
Okay, no, we're good. Here. What's this? Okay, so there's one set piece.
Welcome.
Between here and Chapter 5. Right? Chapter 5-2 is actually almost over already, which is a little bit insane. Well, I don't have any treasures. That's really annoying.
What are you buying?
Oh, you know what?
What are you buying?
A first aid spray for me, maybe. No, you don't. Shit. I think he only sells those if you don't have any. That's kind of the experience that I've had thus far. So.
Come back anytime.
I mean, I don't know exactly how long this next section would take me. I don't foresee it going well, and that's why I'm kind of like, I don't want to do this tonight, because I've actually gone a little bit farther than I thought I would, and it's entirely possible that if I were to start at a decent time, I could finish this next stream. because it's really not all that much left. It's pretty cut and dry. And I know one of the sections I'm taking a rocket launcher for, so that's kind of a thing. So we'll have to see what happens. So, I mean, I don't know if y'all are like itching really hard. If you've got a really bad rash and like you want to see me try this tonight, let me know in the next like 10 seconds. 'Cause I'm gonna save, and that's gonna be like the end of that.
Welcome. Got a selection of good. What are you buying?
Diaper rash. That is gross, Goody. Please don't.
Come
Is anything not reloaded that I could take advantage of? Oh, I could get some.
Anytime.
Actually, I don't think the striker has a capacity upgrade at the moment, which is
What are you
not my
buying?
favorite thing, but you know. Oh, it does actually. So I could get 14 because I think it's at 10 right now.
Is
So yeah,
that
let me do
all
that because we're gonna need it where we're going.
Thank you.
Definitely a thing. I can
Is
mention
that
upgrade
all
the reload
strange?
speed on it too, because that helps.
Thank you.
Need it quickly. Well, I got reload speed and capacity for that, and we're not really there because it's full, so. Tell us capacity too, are we? 11 out of what? 11 out of 21, so that gives me 10 free ones. Well, even my handgun I don't have a whole lot of shots for anymore. Yeah, I'm glad we have all this shotgun ammo because I'm about to go through that son of a bitch. Still have a lot of grenades though. That might be useful in the next thing either, so. Anyways, yeah, I think I might just end it here and then we can start on that next time. I think the only reason I'd be tempted to do it now is because you have a little bit of time, and like if I could start on 5.3, that would be pretty rad. I could definitely do 5.3 and 5.4 in the same section probably. But I don't know. I mean, I could probably spin it still. And if I can't, you know, I'll just do the final chapter on a stream of its own.
Follow me. Wait, follow me. Wait.
You know, a thing. Wow, Mr. Merchant is cold. He is cold as ice, that man. Ashley, meanwhile, she hot. She hot like flame. Like, she rainbow colored. Who all's here? Can we raid? Do we have enough to raid? I mean, we don't because there's only 4 viewers and you need at least 5 to raid, so maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this. I mean, it's not a big deal because, like, you can still raid and it works, but, you know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the good news is, I feel like I didn't talk a whole lot like I was going to, but that always happens with this game. I get into this game, and that's part of the reason why I love it. Like, it is kind of nice when you can just, like, talk about the game for the duration of a stream. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice when you don't have to, like, come up with things to talk about. You can just kind of talk about the game and, like, do your stream of consciousness and whatnot. Because Lord knows I'm all stream of consciousness in this game. I wonder if that's annoying. Is that entertaining? Are these streams entertaining? Are you guys entertained? Please let me know. And by let me know, I mean, like, immediately. This is also hi, welcome to the 5-minute section of the stream where I try to figure out how to end the son of a bitch. It reminds me of those good old Yuri of Win videos where he's like, welcome to End Slate. And then he takes a long time to fucking outro the video. So much that he started saying, welcome to End Slate. Hey, so, like, what do we want to do this weekend? I know we watched movies last weekend. What do we want to do? We want to, like, play in a Minecraft sesh or something? I feel like I'm talking to myself, and that's not great. Oh, Oh, I wanted to talk about how to meet new people. But it's the end of the stream, so maybe I won't do that. I don't know, maybe I'll stream on Sunday. Maybe I'll stream this on Sunday and finish it up, and then I'll have to decide what to do next Thursday. I don't know. I might try and stream on Sunday, though. That would be kind of neat. I haven't done one of those in a little while. But mostly because I like hanging out with you guys more. Because I might have something going on, but not 100% sure yet. Well, I mean, let me know. I don't have, like, any concrete ideas at the moment like I did last weekend, where I was like, yeah, let's just do it, man. Sorry, that's probably painful. But yeah, man, my DMs are always open for ideas, because I like ideas. I like hanging out with people. I literally, like, don't have anyone to hang out with, so it's like, you know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I appreciate it. The good news is, tomorrow, like, normally I work 10 hours on Friday, but I don't tomorrow, because I don't work on Saturday. So that's fun. I get off at normal time, and then I get to come home, and then I get to be off on Saturday, and that's super cool. And I think I'm off on Tuesday too, so that's nice. That's always a good. It is always a good feeling when it's like, yeah, I get to leave at 4:30 tomorrow. Basically, unless shit hits the fan, which, you know, hopefully it doesn't. Because it did today, and I was not pleased. It didn't really hit. The shit didn't really hit the fan today, but, like, it was not good. When the boss starts looking through drawers, I, like, get this intense feeling of dread, and I'm always right about it. Because she'll always find things she doesn't like, and I'm like, stop. You don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I'm gonna stop now, because I don't necessarily have a raid message or anything like that, but DM me. I always love DMs. Mr. Merchant knows this. Look, Mr. Merchant, buddy, look, I slide into your DMs all the time. I slide in there all the time, and you never message me back, man. You like never message me back. I just want to know why, man. I just want to be your friend. You're like, cool, we have the same interests. I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend, man. I want to help you out. Look at the fact that, like, my knife is, like, just, like, picking your nose. Look, I'll pick the bogeys out of your nose with my knife. See? I'm good. I'm good like that. I'm good like that. This guy is totally unamused. I need to stop the stream. I need to stop the stream and be like, Funk, stop the stream. Stop it. You're just hurting yourself. Okay, shut up. This was a weird stream. I don't know how I feel about it. I just don't know. Yeah, DM me. God, that's stupid. Why are you going to end the stream being like, DM me? Ragga fragga.